Sports to the bone family, greetings, greetings, greetings. A blessed Saturday morning to you all. Yes man, big up on yourself my peeps. It's a beautiful day and I have a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. So yesterday, news came out that the former West Indies bowler Samuel Badri has accepted an offer to be the West Indies assistant coach in the ODI series against South Africa. So I'm going to go through that for you guys, let you hear exactly what is being said. Also, I'm going to take a look at something that Jason Holler said at the end of the first test match against South Africa. He was talking about the big three teams in the world getting a lot of test cricket and other teams not getting much. I am going to talk about it, but I'm going to take it from a different angle. Not an angle where I see most people talking about it, so you're going to want to stick around to hear that. In the meantime, if you have not yet subscribed and you enjoy the work that is being done here, just hit that subscribe button so you can be notified, and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload a video. Alright, so let me just start off with this Samuel Badri story here. And before I even go down into the article, let me just say this. Samuel Badri is one of those former cricketers that when he speaks, I listen. When this man is commentating, his knowledge of the game, the way how he interpret things, the way how he break things down, is very, very good. You understand? Very simple. And Badri, I don't know, probably it's because of his background. I think he has a background in teaching. You understand? I think he's a physical education teacher, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But probably it's because of that. But the way in which he break things down and bring it across and explain it, I have always been a fan of the guy. I am always saying, West Indies probably could do well with somebody like a Badri, being a spin bowling coach or somebody that can help out. So to see him in this role now, I really, I am feeling good. His commentating skills are pretty good, so I'm not too sure if he's gonna give up commentating around the world for coaching. But he did a little stint the other day in the ILT20 league, and I guess with that experience, West Indies decided to reach out. So the article that I have here says former world number one T20 bowler Samuel Badri will be the assistant coach of the West Indies white ball team on tour of South Africa. So based on what they are saying here, it seems as if it's not only for the ODI but probably for the T20s also. They say Badri confirmed to their newsroom via text message that he has accepted the position as assistant coach for the white ball tour of South Africa. Right? They say his most recent coaching stint was with the Dubai Capitals in the ILT20. And Samuel Badri is a man like this, majority of the time when he's giving interviews is via written form. It's either by email or as I just said here, via text message. This man usually gives his interviews via written. You understand? So that is what they are saying. Samuel Badri will be the assistant coach, for the white ball tour of South Africa. So, good to see that. Good to see that, my viewers and subscribers. As I said, some of these guys that have knowledge, of how the game is being played these days. It's good to have those sort of caliber people in and around the team, not people that played cricket back not only the people that played back in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. We are happy for those sort of experience and thing like that, but you still need to be fair. You still need to have people in and around the team that really understand what's going on these days. So Samuel Badri, my viewers and subscribers, getting appointed there as the assistant coach. So definitely looking forward to see what he will bring to the team. You understand? Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. Alright, so the final thing I want to talk about in this one, former West Indies captain Jason Holder. Now, after the first test match against South Africa, Holder spoke on a topic that, quite a few teams around the world, or players around the world, they tend to talk on this topic. The South Africans speak on it a lot, as it relates to teams not getting enough test matches. Jason Holder was referring to the big three, and I am assuming that's in India, Australia, and England. Getting a whole lot of test matches, and then the other teams not really getting a lot. While I can understand that you need quality games, you need a lot of test cricket to really keep people interested, to keep the thing growing. Where West Indies is concerned, I am thinking that right now we probably need to spend all our energies focusing on the fourth and on our regional competition. Focus on getting a lot of cricket being played there. Get the players playing to a high standard, to a high level, and then we can worry about the next step. As I said, the more test cricket you play, it's the better for it's better. That's the way to keep the game growing, to keep people interested, make sure that people are playing right around the clock. But where West Indies is concerned, I am thinking that we have a core of players that, the games that we get, we can hardly feel a quality team to play the games that we get. And I understand that people might think that the more test cricket you play, then the better the players will become. I can understand that, but I think we need to focus all our energy and when our players are placed in the spotlight or in the media, if they get asked question about the longest format of the game and how West Indies can improve, or how we can become more competitive, I think they need to steer their energy and all of this talking about the first class system. If you look around, look at the other teams, the first class system is what they use to develop their cricketers. They don't have people playing a lot of, they don't get the players going into test cricket and have them playing a lot of games to develop. If they go to that level and they are not playing well, they drop them and bring players from their first class system. We have to have the players developing at the test level. That is why that's the difference. The Australia, and I know that we are going to say that we don't have the population, we don't have the amount of people to field teams, but all of the top teams around the world, they bring in players to play test cricket. If they are not performing to that level, they drop them and they bring up other people from the first class. And the only reason they are able to consistently do that is because there's a machinery working, pumping and getting cricketers ready below the test level that are in the first class system. So once they are called upon, they are ready to go. And what we think in the Caribbean is that the more we play test cricket, then the players that we have, they will continue to improve. I don't know about that, because the players that we are going up against, they are already at that level, so they are going to keep outperforming us. We need to find a way to get the man to the level. That is just my way of looking at it, my peeps. I just thought I would put a twist to it. I noticed that, most of the interviews, most of the people talking, they are just cursing and talking about West Indies not playing enough test cricket. But, I just thought I would probably take it from this angle. But that is it for now, my peeps. We're going to leave it right here for now. Big up.